Hello everyone, it's Christina. Today's focus is going to be on my daily pages, and I wanted to just share a few things with you guys. So I'm trying to find my notes. Here we go. So I wanted to show you how I'm time chunking on my daily pages, and I also wanted to show you I only made it one day, the single line mark out for completed task. I'm going to share that with you. So this is my insert. Okay, I just use scrapbook paper. If you're new to my channel, I just use scrapbook paper. This is an A5 size TN, and created my own month insert for August. And I just began, most of these pages, actually I think all of them are just blank. There's no lines, dots, nothing. And so I did have to cover up some things for my videos, but anyways, but that's kind of just how it looked. You know, I'm just kind of starting to fill things in and trying to figure out my groove. You know, I started getting a lot better here about writing things in. Obviously, you're going to have those horrible days, but the very next day was a good day. And this was, you know, you can tell from my pages, this is after the fact. So I started here writing morning, afternoon, evening, late night, but then I started actually drawing the lines. So let's talk about that for a moment. So I've been doing that here for a few days. Here I left just this spot here for extra things, because I realized that there's going to be extra things that aren't going to fit into these spaces. It's just going to be an in general type of thing. So I started marking off, you know, a margin, if you will, of paper. So that's kind of how yesterday and today looked. Okay. And then that's tomorrow, which I haven't drawn in yet. I'm not precise. I'm not a big, I'm going to, you know, I don't want to draw monthly layouts every single month. Like, that's just horrible to me. For those of you who are new or haven't watched any of these types of videos on my channel, I did put in a habit tracker that I have from Lucky Little Planner. And then this is just printed off of the internet, and here's the .com address here. And so I did end up taking some of the tip-ins off of the daily pages that I had originally put on, and I just kind of stuck them together, and I just moved them out of the way. I do like them, and I think that I do like the idea of going ahead and just putting a piece of washi tape on. So maybe these would live like kind of stuck to one another a little bit. Maybe these would live right here. That's where they're going to go. Do you see what I mean? So they're available, but they're not in the way, because these are kind of in the way. I did better on my, and I can update this, on my menu. At least I'm writing it down after the fact. That sometimes that's the first step. I know some of us don't like that. Like, well, why did you write that down just to mark it off, you know? But really, when you're writing it down after the fact, some things, it's a way of keeping record. Like, what did I eat? Just because I didn't pre-plan it doesn't mean that I shouldn't write it down in my planner after it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's still important to document. And then this is the tracker that I'm filling out. I haven't worked on my website stuff and on my 24 plan as much as I wanted to. And I do need to mark, because we did do school a couple of those days, and I did do a read aloud today, so I actually get to mark that off. And I did pretty good at no yelling. And I did pretty good yesterday too. And I'm filming today. And we did A school today, AT school. So, and then, you know, I just used this to write down, because my youngest did have a fever there for a few days. And so I was trying to keep up with that. And then I used this for Saturday late night because I ran out of space the way I was, the way I filled this out. So I just used the space, and that's what it's there for. It's there to use as extra space. The other thing I wanted to share was the day that I marked things out. I did a single line mark out. And so the things that aren't marked out would be notes, like journaling notes or things like that. The thing is this looks like all kinds of lines marked out. You can't even concentrate on anything. Like it's too messy to me. And part of it is because these lines too. And no, I don't really need to know that I folded my clothes and put them away on this day or rewashed things and things like that. But I do want to know, like, okay, the girls did get their baths. I did do my shower. I wrapped my feet. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there are some of these things that I do want kind of a record of, if you will. You see? So, I wasn't a fan of marking it out. I tried it though, and I don't like this at all. That was a 0. But my thoughts too, I don't really know. I think I like the side column. I did end up having this space down here too. So I had kind of almost 2 blocks. And what might end up happening is, probably not though, but what you could do off of this is you could look for an insert on Etsy, possibly, right? Because there's tons of them. Once you kind of are working with a certain layout like this and everything seems to be going well, then maybe you could go onto Etsy and find an insert that would be like this, so you wouldn't have to draw it out every time. Or you could add stickers like the little quarter boxes or, whatever, and kind of fancy it up a little bit, which is probably what I'm going to be trying. But ultimately, if that's all you have on you as a pen, you could do these lines. Some people it wouldn't work for because the lines aren't straight and this and that and the other. For me, I'm not in any kind of contest. And I'm trying to sort out my life and document the things, know what day things happened, know what I need to do for the day. And some people also have said to me, well, Christina, I don't need to write down that I need to do laundry. But you kind of do, because when are you going to do it? And it doesn't have to be at 9:05, right? It doesn't have to be that crazy precise. But you need to know, do you even have enough time to do what you need to do? How long are tasks taking you? So that you can plan your day out. And so I wanted to just share, like I said, that just kind of the evolution of how things started back up in here and how things are looking now. And it's pretty cool. You can tell if someone's using their planner or if they're kind of not as much. You see what I'm saying? And even here, I mean, look how full. I could also go back through here and use a highlighter. Again, after the fact, to kind of signify some important things that I don't want to get lost. But in my next video, I'm going to show you how I take this calendar, because it's the first time I'm going to be doing it, so you can kind of see that evolution too. And I'm going to be sharing how I update this to, well, it's not going to be this one, actually. I'm going to do it in this one, this monthly calendar that I have here for August. And I'm going to write a little bit about this day, about each of the days, to where when I have this gone, what do I need to know? What significant things do I need to document here for when I have this removed? I'm not going to throw this away. This will be on my shelf, but at a quick glance, this is going to be documented after the fact for reference. So that's going to be the next video. If you have any other requests that you would like to see on my channel, please let me know. You can comment down below. You can email me and find me on social media. Until next time, bye.